Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekly tech update, the show that explores the newest, coolest, and I must admit, sometimes just bonkers side of the interwebs. I am your host, Ray McNeil. Coming up on the program today, if you're looking for an e-scooter that will set you apart from the pack, check out the Honda Motocompacto. Bellwether is a company that's working to build some of the coolest, most futuristic flying cars yet, and we'll show you their newest. Happening in this week's What The? In baby steps, you play as Nate, an unemployed man with nothing going for him until one day he discovers a power he never knew he had, putting one foot in front of the other. And of course, we'll wrap up the program with this week's Moment of Joy. All that and a whole lot more coming up on today's edition of your weekly tech update. Next. Honda calls it the Motocompacto. It's a throwback all-electric rideable inspired by the short-lived Honda Motocompacto scooter of the 1980s. And I'm sorry to say, that I do kind of like it. The vehicle folded up resembles one of those Costco folding tables, but with little aluminum wheels poking out the bottom. To transform it into a scooter, you extend the handlebars, seat, and back wheel, and ride away on something vaguely approximating a bike, I suppose. To give you some perspective on the design, this thing is just over 3 feet long. Honda says its aluminum frame and wheels keep it lightweight, but at 41 pounds, it's firmly in the same weight class as regular e-bikes. And with a range of up to 12 miles, it's not getting you very far either. After its 12 miles range is used up, it can be reduced in 3.5 hours, which is a considerable amount of time, but at least it comes with an onboard charger ready for you to plug into a 110-volt outlet. The scooter's designed to be easy to take into vehicles or on public transportation, which could be a huge selling point for city dwellers that want the convenience of an e-bike or scooter, but not the trouble of securely locking it up all day. It's part of Honda's big EV push, which aims to replace its entire lineup with battery electric and fuel cell electric vehicles by 2040. The Honda Motocompacto will be available priced at just under $995, exclusively on Honda's website and at Honda and Acura dealers. Nissan recently revealed the Hyperpunk electric crossover as the fourth and final member of the Hyper family of EV concepts bound for the Tokyo Auto Show. It joins the previously revealed Hyper Urban crossover, the Hyper Tourer minivan, and the Hyper Adventure rugged SUV in the new concept family. The concepts don't preview any specific production models, but convey potential design and technology pathways for Nissan's future. The automaker plans to roll out 19 EVs across its Nissan and Infiniti brands by 2030. The Hyperpunk has been designed for creative types, according to Nissan, with the automaker specifically mentioning artists, content creators, and influencers. As a result, there are plenty of connectivity options as well as onboard cameras to capture scenes from both inside and outside of the car. An AI system can be used to change the captured scenes into manga-style artwork. The AI will also work with headrest biosensors designed to detect the mood of the driver. Using data such as body temperature, pulse, and breathing rates, the AI can then adjust the audio and lighting settings to suit. So if you're in an angry mood, Get ready for an angry-looking car. Nissan has also included bi-directional charging to share power with others for use at events. The Hyperpunk appears to be the latest likely of the concepts to influence a future production model, but elements such as the wheel pattern, polygon surfaces, and light units flush with the body surface could actually show up in Nissan showrooms eventually. That jagged little bit that looks like it would stab your knee if you touched the side of the car while you're driving, that probably won't be. Following the debut of the concepts at the Tokyo Auto Show, Nissan's concepts will be made available in Fortnite. The Tamiya Wild One Max radio-controlled vehicle from our childhood has been reborn as a full-size all-electric dune buggy and is capable of being road-registered, at least in the UK and Europe. Developed by the Little Car Company, which is famous for shrunken recreations like the Ferrari 250 TR and Bugatti Type 35, the new life-size Wild One Max has been priced at 67,000 US dollars ahead of its first European deliveries. Despite staying true to the 1980s radio-controlled car, engineers have added some creature comforts for road use as well. These include a wider cockpit to house 2 bucket seats, shorter travel suspension, and widescreen wipers. Powered by 8 swappable battery modules offering a combined capacity of 14.4 kilowatt hours, the Wild One is said to cover up to 200 kilometers before it needs a top-up. Off the beaten track, the Wild One Max claims a range of 110 kilometers. Available to order in either right or left-hand drive, the Wild One weighs just 500 kilometers and is powered by a single electric motor that only musters a pretty feeble 28 kilowatts, which explains why top speed is limited to 100 kilometers an hour. The reason the motor has such a modest output is that Tamiya is compliant with the same European quadricycle regulations that will allow cars like the Citroën Amy to be driven legally on public roads. The good news is that the all-electric dune buggy should be a capable off-road warrior with up to 270 millimeters of ground clearance. Enhancing its capabilities further are adjustable dampers, eye-box springs, and 14-inch Maxxis Bighorn tires. Ahead of the driver is a 5-inch digital screen showing speed, range, and the reversing camera display. Perhaps the best feature of the Wild One Max is that if you buy one, the car maker will supply a giant sheet of stickers for the owners to apply, just like the original RC car. Little Car Company says it will launch the Wild One Max in a special run of 100 launch cars that come with a full carbon fiber dash, carbon fiber key fob, special decals, and a replica 1 1/10 Wild One Max kit complete with remote battery and charger. The Wild One Max was officially launched on July 13th at the Goodwood Festival of Speed.